Happy
Tom, Peter, and
Saturday.
Linda, Mary, Daniel.
Okay, just getting everything rolling here. Setting up
Whoop,
for a
whoop.
meeting to be custom streaming. And away we go. Welcome, 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 everybody. Thank you so very much for joining us here on this amazing Saturday, April 27th. It's time for the amazing Robert Hollis on Ask Me Anything. And you are here to ask Robert questions, any question, of course. And that's why we do this. Now, before we get things going with Robert, because I know we are going to have a time situation today. So, real fast, if you have a question, brief question, please, go ahead and type it in the chats, whether you're on YouTube or on Zoom. We will go ahead and ask those on your behalf, or you can raise your hand, as Lisa Marie Cook has just done. Very simple to do. Put your cursor in the middle of the screen on Zoom, and this is the only way you can join Robert directly on Zoom. Get on Zoom, put your cursor in the middle of the screen, look for the reactions button at the bottom of your screen, click on that, and then click on raise hand. If it's not there, then click on the more button, which is the one that has the three dots. Then you'll see reactions, then click on reactions, then click on raise hand, and we will call on you, and you get to talk to Robert directly. That's why we call this Ask Me Anything, AMA. So, we appreciate the fact that you're taking time out of your busy schedule to join us. We have to thank you all so very, very much for joining us, because we now have 7,145 subscribers to the channel. Always looking for more. Let's get to 7,200 very soon, then 8,000, then 10,000, then 1 million, then 1 billion. All right, we're thinking big. Let's shoot for the stars and hit the moon. How's that? Love it, love it, love it. So thank you so much. We also have to welcome to our Imaginators group, Robert L. Lawrence. And if you do want to join Imaginators or Inner Circle, click on the join button that is below our video here in YouTube. The join button there, or if you don't see that, go to the chat and look up above and click on that blue bar. There's the join button there, or you can also go to roberthollis.com/join. There we go. Now you're part of this amazing Inner Circle and Imaginators group that we are building and growing and helping you get on to the next level. Robert, I love the quote that you shared about a day ago from Epictetus. Epictetus, I think is. Try to pronounce that name fast 5 times.
Easy for you to say.
Exactly. But I love what he said, because so applies to everything that we do and promote here with you and with everything regarding the Hollis organization and Unlimited Wisdom. Progress is not achieved by luck or accident, but by working on yourself every day.
Pow, pow.
Enough said. And okay,
Catalina, mixer. Bam, bam.
and you know what? Before I even give it over to you, Robert, Michael Fielder, thank you so very much, donating to the super chat. Wow, what a way to get started on Saturday!
Thank you,
And
Michael. Thank you,
all the money
Michael.
that is donated to the super chat goes to organizations that Robert supports, including orphans. So if you'd like to donate, please hit that $ below the chat on YouTube, and all the monies received will go to those organizations. We appreciate you. We love you. And now let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, with the amazing AMA, Robert Hollis.
Thank you so much, Craig, the hostess with the mostest. I'm really excited to share with you. I didn't get a chance to maybe say Jody or Coach Bob, and hi, Sarah. Always a blessing to see you. Eric, I love your background, man. That is so cool. Daniel Melody, Hat 55. I Melody was the 55th person that I helped hit over 1 million in commissions. So that's a great picture. And hi, Nor. Great to have you on here. I've been chatting back and forth with you and Lisa Marie and Arlene and Kai. So Karen, I don't remember if I missed anybody, but It's so great to have you guys on here. Like Craig said, I have some MMA fights to watch. It's one of the things I love to enjoy, watch inspirational stories. So we'll be done here at the end of uh, uh, at the top of the hour. And so the only thing I want to share with you guys, we'll get right to it, is man, I really feel inspired on a whole different level, and just it just keeps getting better and better and better. So some of the videos that I've done recently, I know that I've shared with a lot of you, that the goal in life really is only to share, a video that that's all these years I think that effective presentation. So when you share an effective video, and so some of the ones that I've been doing recently, like I don't know how many of you seen the McDonald's video, and videos like that, but all the new videos I've been doing for the last couple of weeks have really honestly the stories and parables that my mentor shared with me. You know what I mean? So I know that some of you, when you really, really think about what if when you got involved in a business that you had to sign a contract, and if you didn't follow exactly what you were supposed to do, you would lose your distributorship. Man, there was another one too that I've always used as an example. When someone wants to be a pilot or a truck driver, you don't get to make up your shit. You know what I mean? It's like, this is what you got to do to get a pilot's license. This is what you got to do to get your commercial pilot's license. This is what you got to do to get paid as a pilot. And you don't get to do your own stuff. You don't get to do your own stuff. So, you decide that you want to take off from an airport without a flight plan and get into radar contact and not tell people where you are going and what you're doing so they can watch you. They just have a couple of planes fly up next to you, make you land at the next airport, and confiscate your airplane and take your license away. See, I think in things that really matter in life, aren't you glad that there's rules and regulations to protect people? Here's the problem with the industry I'm in. We have no rules or regulations to stop you from hurting people. You want me to say that again? There's no rules or regulations to stop you from acting like an expert with someone that knows everything they're doing and totally destroy somebody else's opportunity because you don't know how to follow directions and you want to throw up all over them. So wouldn't it be wild? I'm just throwing this out there. I know it doesn't feel good, but wouldn't it be neat for some of you that believe on Judgment Day, you'll have to answer for everything? And you see a list of thousands and thousands of people and you look at the names and they go, what are this? Well, these were the people that were praying for an opportunity. And I led them to you. You connected with them and destroyed them. Because you overwhelmed them. You confused them. You tried to close them. You just totally turned them off of the opportunity that I knew would be great for them. And you just thought your agenda was better. You're going, and I'm sure, yeah, that the person was going to say, the creator is going to say, that the master imaginator is going to say, oh, that's okay. That's okay. You wouldn't listen. So, so one of the things that I can guarantee you is there's this concept that you guys are going to hear me go against everything I teach. But I'm just going to throw this out to you. Have you guys ever heard of water torture, Chinese water torture? It's funny because they just, tie you down and they take a water and just drip on your forehead until you just hear this tapping on your forehead. And apparently, it's supposed to make you go insane. It's like, I give up. I'll tell you anything that you want to know. Right. And so wouldn't it be neat to do that Chinese torture on you guys? And the question that was asked is, why can't you follow instructions? Um, I don't know. Well, wouldn't it be neat if you had a real reason for not following directions? Think about the excuses that you could come up with. I see the way it's done. I'll do it that way. So, franchise, that's why franchise models are so awesome. Is because, listen, this is what you do. I don't want to do that. All right, great. We'll take your opportunity away. So here's another Chinese torture, right? When you find videos that inspires you, you never know what video is going to get a person to go boing, right, Coach Bob? It's like, Mary does this to me, Lisa Marie does this to me, Eric does this to me. I think every one of you have said this to me. It's like, wow, when I listened to this video that you did today, why didn't I hear this before? Why I know that you've said this over and over and over again. Why didn't I get it? And I just tell people, don't beat yourself up. Just get excited that you now figured it out and go to work. I talked to a guy today and he said to me, he sent me this opportunity. And I just went in there and I said, do you reach out to people that have made over $60 million and ask them if they'd like to get in your broke deal? At least reach out to people that are not already successful. I said, that'd be like me calling all the brand new people that just went to the NCAA or the WNBA draft and now the football draft. Call every one of them that have worked their brains out with imagination and now they're drafted into a professional sports team and call them up and go, hey, listen, I got something better for you to do. You should look at this. As like, it takes a whole different level of stupidity to reach out to happy people and ask them if they want to be happier. That takes a whole new one. So what I would say to you guys is when you see these videos that I'm putting out right now, if you want to share them with everyone that you connected yourself with, I think it's a good idea. You know what I mean? Maybe there's a different viewpoint because I used to show up at a Super Saturday training every Saturday and get to hear a new twist, a new way, a way to look at it, a way to handle an objection. You know what I mean? And all of these work very, very well. So, I love and appreciate each and every one of you that continue to show up and stay plugged in, not only to the AMA, but the podcast and the Inner Circle and the Imaginators and the other videos. I really, really love and appreciate you all because I know one thing, if you stay plugged in, you're going to get an aha moment. And maybe that aha moment would be the one where you get to go, I can do this. I can do this. So one other thing too, a YouTube person reached out and I seen their comments still there. And I just love when people reach out to me and go, basically what you're saying is you're saying that this is easy, that I can change my life and it's easy. And I go, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. And it's like, so, when you show people evidence, you know what I mean? When you show them your back office and then you show them my back office and then you show them the number of people that are rank advancing. And it's just like, I don't understand where people say, listen, I've heard of these things and they don't work. It's like, really? Should I call up the 13,000 people in my organization and tell them, hey, don't worry about making money, give up? That'd be weird to me to actually see somebody doing something and then say, watching someone win an Oscar or watch somebody that won a Grammy or, Craig, a Tony and go, that doesn't work. You're standing there holding the Tony going, what? And then they make up all the excuses, don't you? Well, the only reason that Craig's got a Tony is because his parents were in the arts and they have money and they know people that got him in. So, it's like, didn't you guys just recently hear, I think it was Bon Jovi that said that he believes that his son is extremely talented, but no one will give him a break. And I thought, him just saying that probably will get the kid a break. But yeah, that's all I have to say for today. Just know that I know that you can do this. I know that you can create any results that your imagination can achieve. And you need to have that imagination. So I believe in you. So I want you to believe in you. So Craig, back to you.
Wow, what a great message. Thank you so much, Robert, for starting us off that way. Got three hands raised. Kelly Davis, Coach Bob, Lisa Marie Cook. I believe we'll only have enough time for them. So just making sure of that. And now also before we get started, just if I can indulge everybody for quickly a moment. Jody, thank you for sharing this with us. One of our family members apparently needs our prayers. She's in the hospital with some life-altering issues.
Okay.
Diane Quatrano. So, or Quartano, please think about her, give her a little love, give her some prayers, and here's to her getting better,
Thank you, Craig.
better, and coming back to us. All right.
Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Jody.
Thank
We
you
love
very
ya.
much. Jody, thank you very much. We appreciate your sharing. On that note, let's get things rolling. Okay, I saw Kelly Davis' hand go up. She'll be coming up shortly, so will Coach Bob. But first, Lisa Marie Cook, and I think she has somebody who she's kind of introducing who wants to ask a question. At least I believe that's the case. So
Cool.
Lisa Marie, go ahead, open up and share with us.
Yes, hi guys. I will make this super quick because I know we time limited. Nor Robert has been talking with him, and guys, I bring people in to this business, and I lose them. I lose them somewhere, right? So I'm doing this so that I learn as well. And Robert always tells us to do this. So
I do.
I have somebody that is very, very interested in making a difference. And I'm telling you, I haven't lost him. I've gone through many steps with him already. I haven't lost him. He's still here. So I'm super excited to introduce Nor. So go ahead.
Well, Lisa Marie, thank you very much for doing that. I have been chatting with Nora in the chat. And Nora, it's great to see you. How are you?
Oh, how are you, Mr. Robert? Feeling right?
Yes, I am blessed and highly favored and deeply loved. Where you zooming in from?
I am from Pakistan.
Pakistan.
Yes.
Awesome.
My name is Noor Ahmed, and I am affiliated with Lisa. So my dream is to learn this skill, and I want to expand this to other people who are struggling from financial conditions, and they want to
Yes.
do something for their family. So this is my dream to learn from you, to do something for this company, and to expand these skills to the people who are struggling in their life. So, so,
God
uh,
bless
so,
you. God bless you forever. That's cool.
so I think you are the best mentor for this. I'm watching your videos. I'm following you. So I'm eager to learn more and more from you. So the
Awesome.
reason I'm here, so just I wanted to know from where to start. Just I need the first step. I'm a fast learner. I'm eager to learn everything from you. thank you very much, Robert, for your time. You
You
are
bet.
a great mentor for us.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Noor. I am going to share with you exactly what my mentor shared with me 37
Mhm.
years ago.
Oh,
Um,
that's great.
yeah, it's helped me, live an incredible lifestyle, but also take care of, people all over the world. And the
Yes.
first thing that my goal is for you is to
Hmm.
really expand your mind. Really
Yes.
expand your mind. So when you're
Hmm.
sharing your affiliate link, understand that there's two groups of people. You already know this. There's
Yes.
people that need to live the life that they were created supposed to live. They just
Hmm.
mentally don't believe it's for them. And for that reason, I don't know if you've heard of this very famous, was one of the first billionaires in America, but it was the guy that made the Ford automobile. And
Hmm.
the guy couldn't read or write and quit school early. And his phrase was, if you believe you can, you can. If you believe you
Yes.
can't, you can't. And so what I
Yes.
tell people all the time, there's a neat link that I know Craig will share with you in this chat. But my mentor gave me a book called The Science of Getting Rich. And
Mm.
it was written in 1910 by Wallace Wattles. And when you
Mhm.
think about this, Nora, think about this. A lot of
Mm.
people you would love to help, but they won't help themselves. They
Yes.
don't believe, so they won't take the little steps that they need to. And then there's people that will jump in and they'll follow directions and they'll just do this. So understand that there's a great way to take care of people that won't believe in themselves and do the action. And that's you basically financially giving them money. Now, I know a lot of people are thinking about adults, but I take care of over 2,500 orphans. And so in my heart, they can't help themselves. See what I mean? And so
Mhm.
when you focus and find people that do want to change their lives and they do want to believe, then you can build a large organization like I have for years. Because when you find people that are sick and tired of their lives and they want to change it, then they're willing to do it. And so what's really unique is sometimes when we get involved, not sometimes, all the time, it's like when we get involved in something new, we immediately have people around us sort of like steal that away from us. And so when you first start connecting with people and giving them a gift and sharing the affiliate link, most of the people, if not all of the people at the beginning, will just say, no, I think this is stupid. It's too good to be true. And it's like, really? And then go look at my back office again. And because what a lot of people do is they want to build in their area and they want to build with their people when you have the internet and you're on here with Zoom. So sometimes I think if I were going to build this business today, and I am, I would not focus on people in the little city that I live in. They're not the people here. I'm not trying to be mean, but they have learned hopelessness. They believe that everything is against them. They believe the world's against them, the government's against them. They believe that everything is against them. So when I did my due diligence a little bit, and I went, so where are the states, the countries, the cities where there's more people that are a little more opportunists? Right? And in the United States, it's Florida and California. So everyone in all those states where it's really cold, you know what I mean? Or they have bad thunderstorms and stuff like that. Everyone on the west side of the country wants to move to California. And when they move there, it's very expensive north. Very, very expensive compared to living where I am. And so
Yes.
people go there for opportunity, but then they can't figure out how to make the money they need to stay there. So
Mhm.
they're a little more open-minded. They're a little more opportunist. And so, of course, there's cities like that all over the world. Budapest You know, there's these cities all over. So when you first get started, make a conscious decision to use me and to reach out to people all over the world. And so you just need to say, if you want to, you can take a screenshot of us talking right now. And you can say, listen, this is my business partner, my friend, Robert Hollis. I'll send you a video. I looked at it. I've seen what this guy has done to help people. And I want to connect you with him. He can
Yes.
help answer your questions and duplicate exactly what Lisa Marie did with you. So you guys connected somehow. Then she put you in a group chat with me. She invited you to this AMA, and here you are.
Yes.
And so you just want to believe if you continue to plant seeds, you're going to get a harvest. So that's as simple as it is. So all the videos I show people exactly how to do that. So I have successful people all over the world. And when people say, well, can this work in Pakistan? Can this work in other countries? Here's how fast. If Noor can figure out, if I wanted to send Noor right now, $100 US dollars, if Noor can figure out how I can get him the money, that's a leader. So everybody else says, no, you can't do it. I know that Noor knows. So that's the kind of people that you're going to look for, not people that look for problems. But Noor goes, oh, you want to send me $100? Yeah, I'll tell you exactly how to get it to me. And I might not know nothing. And that's a person where Noor would say, well, the first thing you need to do is you got to find a crypto wallet. And then after you get that crypto wallet, buy this coin. And then here's my coin address, and I'll send you. Is that right, Noor?
Yes.
And so now it works the other direction. So right now I have a large group in Nigeria, and their dollars compared to our dollars, there's just it's just so they make millions and millions of dollars in Naira every month, you know, but that may be like $8,000 US. So it's neat. I'm creating multi-millionaires in Naira. Every month, these guys get paid millions in Naira. And so it doesn't make a difference where you look. Just always know that there's people from Pakistan that are doing very, very well financially. Now, how they make their money might not be something duplicatable, right? And so, you know, if you look at, you know, people that are in royalty or people that are in the government and stuff like that, it's like, well, this person has a lot of money because their mom and dad is this person. And this opportunity is available for everyone. So just watch the videos on how easy, when people always ask me, Noor, tell me exactly what to do. The first thing I say to them, are you an affiliate in My Daily Choice? And they go, yes. How did that happen? Did Lisa Marie share with you her coded affiliate link? Yes.
Yes.
So that's how we do it. It's like, it's everything. It's just in life. I'm 62, Noor, and I can just tell you in life, everything is very, very simple. But we as human beings love to make things impossible, complicated. Like, I'll share you the last one. I did this with a guy just the other day. I always love, this was my favorite one. I always go, Noor, are you on social media?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever sent a message to somebody that you didn't know?
Yes, I sent to many people, but I got a very good pupil when I sent a message to unknown person. So sending message to unknown people, my purpose was that to get more and more knowledge about the affiliate marketing.
Yeah. And so I tell people, have you ever sent a video to somebody?
Mhm.
And people go, yeah. And I go, you're trained. Now can you stop telling yourself that it doesn't work, that it's complicated, I don't know what to do, you know?
Mm.
And Nora, I believe in you. I believe in you for you to take the time and the courage and the willingness to jump on this Zoom shows me what kind of person you are. Because the majority of the people on the planet, they won't do that. Are you still there, Nora?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm here.
Good,
So,
good,
but
good.
I think nothing is impossible. So we can do everything if you have the eagerness of doing something.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Mhm.
the owner of this company, we're almost 10 years old. And when we
Mhm.
knew right away that there were some countries that only digital products work in, I mean,
Mhm.
that's why we have the two digital products because,
Yes.
it's impossible sometimes to get physical products in that country. But when
Mhm.
you start building an organization, you start building income, then what we
Mhm.
do is it allows us to connect with the people from your country that
Yes.
can make those things happen.
Mm.
So, I've been blessed to live in California between here and Montana, and I've met a lot of wonderful people from Pakistan. And I've met wonderful people from every culture and every country. you know, and I'm looking forward to helping you and I believe in you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And
Thank you.
I will show you my productivity. I will show you my commitment. And I believe that nothing is impossible in this world. If you want to learn, you can do it. And
Yep.
be contact and be committed. Nothing is impossible. Anyone can learn if they have the eagerness to learn.
Yes. And Nor, one other thing too, I know I said this in the chat. You are
Mm.
never bothering me.
Yes.
Okay. So you reach out to me in that chat. You're never bothering me. You just let me tell you, Nor, that I'm
Hmm.
too busy. But
Yes.
has anybody here, have
Hmm.
I ever responded to you that I'm too busy?
Hmm.
I, I'm 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 here to serve people, Nor.
So the main reason I was not texting you again and again, so I know you are doing a great and big job. So texting again and again, I just not wanted to bother you. So if you
Bother
allow us
me.
to ask it,
Now
yes.
I'm giving you permission to bother me.
Oh, thank you very much.
You bet. See you soon. Okay.
See you soon. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Nor, thank you very, very much, and welcome to the family. Glad that
Oh,
you're
thank
part of
you.
this.
Thank you. You are welcome. Thank you.
All right. And by the way, is it Ahmed or Ahmed?
Ahmad.
Ahmed. Okay. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you
Thank you,
very,
Nora.
very
Thank you,
much.
Craig. Thank you. Everyone give Lisa Marie a hand. Woo! Wow, she put me in front of people. What a concept. Um,
Gee, following your directions?
wow.
Documentation beats conversation?
Say as little as
Whoa.
possible to as many people as you can, as fast as you can.
Mic drop. I need my mic, so I'm not going to officially do that,
Yeah,
but still,
yeah.
yes.
I can't drop my mic anymore. It's on a stand. It's pretty cool.
Okay, now Kelly Davis, I know you had your hand up. Are you still interested? Okay, not yet, but next. I just want to make sure before we
Okay.
move forward. Okay, fantastic. Because Coach Bob has his hand up. He is next. So, Coach Bob, go ahead, unmute yourself, and please share.
Thank you, Craig. Good afternoon, Craig, Matt, Robert. Always a blessing to talk to you.
Always a blessing to have you here. How you doing? Everything going good?
Wonderful. Yeah, highly blessed and
greatly blessed, highly favored, and deeply loved.
loved. Yeah.
I got to
So
stop
that's
doing.
what
I got to stop doing that. That looks like someone running for president. I got to stop doing it.
So you had mentioned in the Ray Higdon video that you had made 58 million. So today you mentioned you made 60.
Yes.
So is it 60 now? Is it up to 60? Okay. All right. I'm just checking you on that one.
I got to update it. You guys you're gonna see a different side of me. You guys always do. But I was sharing with someone how, Jenna Zweigel, she's made over $1 million a month in this company. And so what I did is I went over and was sharing that link with somebody. So I just look at it and I scroll down, and I've been at number 13 too long. And I looked at it and I'm now number 22. That's not going to happen for long. So I'm going to do what I got to do to get back up in the top 10. So that'll be cool.
Oh, we're going to help you with that.
Yep.
And Nor, hey, we're all here with you. If you need any help, please just contact us. We're all working as a group, and whatever time it takes. It took me 3 years. So just the big part about it is don't give up.
Yeah.
And the other thing I wanted to mention, Robert, I can't believe. So this business is basically free, right? I mean, we're paying the $200 for product, and they're giving us a business that we can promote. So, I mean, I can't see why can't people figure that out?
Well, it's just very, very simple. It's, first of all, if people have no money, they get paid 25% jumpstart to generate money until they can afford to, purchase more product. So, what's really amazing in this company is I can tell people, listen, you come in for free, you follow directions, you say to as little as possible, as many people as you can, build connections, give away a gift, share video with them, with me showing evidence, and get them to create a free account. And the person that does that most is going to win. Now, as soon as they become an affiliate, you introduce them to me and we show them a plan that can make their imagination come true. And, the thing that people could bring in enough people to buy brand bucks and then be able to get one generation deep on check matching. And it's like when people understand that, why don't they do it? The reason that the best statement in the world is Jim Rohn, is things are simple to do, but they're simpler not to do. That is the, only thing, you know what I mean? So, some people don't brush their teeth every day, and you might live in England. No, I'm joking, but it's like, I did say that out loud. But to think that some people just never, ever, ever believe that they can do something. And then if someone looked at them and said, what do you do for a living? And you tell them what you do. And then you explain what you do 8 hours a day or more. And people go, no, I could never do that. And you're going, yeah, you could. Everyone that's ever made money, right, or had a career, once you master it, anyone can do what you do. They just make a decision not to. And that's mind-boggling to me, really, But as we talk about in the Imaginators, most people haven't had imagination. They've totally shut it off. And so I've had a lot of people reach out to me and go, if you did anything in my life, all you did is you made me imagine more. And I'm starting to imagine again. And it's like, there's a statement that Candace Davis says all the time. And she says, why wouldn't you go on every trip the company pays for. And people go, what are you talking about? Well, this Cabo event that's coming up for the company, we got a few days left to qualify for it. And they're paying for me and Terry, everything. They're giving us $2,000 for air flight, and they're giving us $2,000 spending money. Why would they do that for me and not for you guys? It's very clearly states what you need to do.
Right.
And if you guys knew my wife really, really well, if I told her, hey, company's having an event in Cabo, and she goes, do we have to pay for any of it? If I said yes, we're not going. I might go, but Terry wouldn't go if the company's not paying for it. So whenever companies say, hey, you do this, we'll give you this. And I'm like, yeah. So my focus right now is pretty funny because I'm looking forward to showing you guys my back office when Josh Wago wires $500,000 into my account for hitting master. That's going to mess some people up. I've never in 37 years gotten that big of a bonus. And I have made the bonus in other companies of 100,000, but every company said that they needed to pay it to me in payments. And it's usually a year. Can we pay you $8,300 a month for a year? When I hit super, kept it for 3 months. I didn't talk to Josh, nothing. And get up, see it in my back office. Boom. I think that was I think that total was like 198,000 or something like that. It was just like freaking
nice.
cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, Josh has wired us $191,000 just from hitting positions that we wanted to hit anyway. So yeah.
All right, that's it for me. And Kelly, I really love the story about your mom and how you got started in this. I saw the video of you a while ago, and I was hoping that you would talk about it here, but sometime. But Robert, love and appreciate you. You're awesome, Craig, Matt.
Bless you. Thank you so much, Coach Bob. Appreciate you, man. All right. Speaking of Kelly Davis, let's talk to the Kelly Davis. Kai, we're going to be wrapping up, I think, on this, depending upon time. We'll see about fitting you in, just letting you know in advance, okay? Because Robert has a 1 o'clock or a top of the hour that he needs to get to. All right. Kelly, open up, please, and share with us. Welcome, the Kelly Davis.
Hi.
Hi, Kelly. How are you?
I am the greatest miracle in the world. That's how I am.
Yes, you are.
Let's talk about it.
I'm telling you, Kelly, I was looking in Wikipedia just to see if they changed your picture, and they didn't. You know, I just put in greatest miracle in the world. There you were.
And it's right there.
Yeah.
I know.
Bill Shoemaker's right now. Really? How do I get?
Bill's like, dang it, I need to knock her out of there. I want to be the greatest miracle in the world.
So what's that, man?
You know what? I just wanted to jump on because a lot of times I've been sitting here watching without saying much. And I wanted to jump in here today because I feel like I owe it to myself to put myself out there too.
Good for you.
Not just hide in the back and listen and take what I can and do what I can. And I feel like I need to just word vomit on occasion. First of all, I had a voice message today from Diane Quatrano, and it was kind of, I love you. I love all of you. But it was a little bit, I felt like I could hear in her tone of her voice, she was just reaching out and saying that she had had this accident. She's been having trouble with something, and she ended up passing out and hit her head. And she got up to go sit down, and she passed out again and fractured her elbow. And she gave me permission to tell you guys, because while we were having a conversation, and she's like, but this, but that. And I'm like, okay, so being part of a team like we have, it is our job. So I called her right back because I could hear in her voice that she wasn't
Thank
okay.
you.
And I called her and I'm like, listen, this is the season you're in, lean into it. Instead of worrying about your job and worrying about how you're going to get your business, like you're so confused now and you're this and how are you going to, I said, forget all about that. God puts you here in a season and you just lean into it. And you start wondering, okay, I'm in this season now, but it's not a failure. There's a
No,
lesson to be learned.
a blessing in disguise.
Yes. And so I said, listen, you don't focus on anything. If you ask yourself, can I change this? And if you can't, then stop worrying about it.
Yeah.
Like, why would you? Okay, you're already facing an arm. You're already facing so many challenges right now. Why in the hell would you bring yourself self-inflicted
Yeah.
worry?
Melody Riva is a master at this. If anybody knew all the stuff that she goes through and has gone through in her life and continues to do, if you guys knew it, you would just go, and she shows up and she produces. I mean, think about it. Melody Riva is qualified as a 1K or higher for 6 years. And if you guys know everything that's going on in her life, you're going like, I don't understand how she did it. She just did it. And so one of the things I tell people all the time is, me thinking about and being in a emergency room and a doctor coming in and feeling my knee. And he goes, my God, your pants is like a tourniquet. And I'm going, what do you mean? He's going, oh my God, you must have really broke a bunch of stuff in your knee because your knee's bleeding internally. And he goes, we got to get you into the operating room immediately. And he looks over at me and he goes, oh, are you a Toyota mechanic? And I said, Bobby, and then underneath there, Toyota mechanic shirt. He's a really bright doctor. And he goes, are you a Toyota mechanic? And I said, yeah. And he looked at me in the face, Kelly, and he said, not anymore. Not anymore. And so, man, that time was rough on me. And then all of a sudden I see where my life is a year later. And I was going like, wait a minute. I was praying for my life to change, but I wouldn't change it. So
It was a lesson.
So things
I
happen where I started to reflect. It's like, oh my God, what am I going to do if I lose my job? I don't know, replace your income in 30 days with MDC.
And that's what I think that following you, getting involved with the like-minded people here and just seeing what they're doing and the self-improvement, the self-growth that we go through.
Amen.
I don't think that there's a paycheck or a product out there that could beat what I have learned about myself and the way that I've changed, the growth I've experienced just in the last couple of years. Like, there was a time that I would have stood in line at a store and maybe the cash register wasn't working. Maybe I had picked the one thing off the shelf that didn't have a price tag and they had to go 5 miles back to the end of the store to get it. And I'm in line and there's people behind me. And, that kind of thing would have thrown me. Like, I would have been so embarrassed and I would have just checked out and left.
Right.
That very happened to me a few weeks ago with in Michael's. My mom was buying fabric and we were in line and every last freaking thing that could go wrong went wrong. And there was this gal standing behind me and she just was holding all of this stuff patiently in line, never saying a word, never nothing. We got ready to leave and I don't know why I did it, but I turned around and I said, I just want to thank you so much for your patience and not being upset with us for taking so long. Like, I'm so sorry that this took so long. And I just want you to know that I see you and I appreciate you. And the look on her face was like stunned, because I don't know this woman. But when you get your mind in the right spot,
Yeah,
you don't even think about those things anymore.
you do not. You
This
do
morning,
not.
I was driving to work at 8 o'clock, and I was got to get myself to work. And right in front of me came a wrecker with a big bashed in SUV attached to the back of it. My brain said, oh my gosh, I don't know if that just happened, but God, if it did, please pray for those people that were in that vehicle, because, oh my gosh, I hope they're okay. Just please wrap your arms. There was a time I never would have done that.
Yeah.
I mean, and when you work on it so long, you may not see the productivity in your check, in your bank account, in your team. But what you're doing is you're setting yourself up so that when the right people come, you are the right person.
Amen. That's all it is.
And so I have been focusing on the gratitude. I've been focusing on my faith. I've been focusing on patience, because I've been down for 12 weeks. Like, I couldn't do anything. I'm not a sitter, but I never got worked up. And when you go through the challenges, when your mind's right,
Right.
they're not challenges like you used to have.
They don't trigger you. They
And
don't
so
ruin your
today,
day.
I'm grateful for all of this. I'm grateful for imagination. I'm grateful to be the person that I know that I'm becoming. And I don't know how, and I don't know when, but I know it's coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm grateful for all of you guys.
Thank you,
So
Kelly. I love you.
when you think that things aren't, like, you see what you're going through, when you think it's not going like you want it to go, that's okay.
Totally
It's
okay.
Because it's going to. And I know I don't want to talk forever, because I know you're in a hurry today, but Bob was saying that he liked what I had to say about how I got involved in this company. And it really is kind of a beautiful story. So I want to just give a little bit of a rundown.
Yeah, sure.
10 years ago, more than 10, my family lived here. I have a close mom and dad, and my brother lives in Texas. And my dad is a Vietnam veteran, full of Agent Orange. And so ultimately, he had a massive brainstem stroke, ended up in the VA hospital for 3 months, learning. Grateful, because he still had his mind and he still could communicate with us, but he had to learn how to walk and talk and everything all over again. And so we went through that. And afterwards, they had gone, when he got out of the hospital, they went to Texas to visit my brother. And while they were down there, the climate was better for him. He was able to walk better. So they moved. We moved them from Montana all the way, from the High Line all the way to Texas in one weekend. And they were down there about a year, and he had a massive stroke, and we had to take him off of life support, which, if you've ever done that, that's not.
No.
But it's the greatest favor you can do somebody when they're in that situation. And I'm blessed that I was strong enough to do it. Less than a year later, we have my grieving mom diagnosed with stage 4 ovarian cancer. Here we go again. I can't tell you how many emergency plane trips I had to Texas to help with this, to help with that, to help with everything. And my mom went through the gamut of surgeries, and she went through the neuropathy in her hands and her feet and the nausea. And she ended up, it wrecked her blood, and she had 5 stents put in one corridor of her heart. And I just watched my mom wasting away to nothing. I watched this beautiful woman. She couldn't even go to the dentist, and she couldn't go get her knee fixed unless she went off of the chemo 4 months prior and 4 months after. That's how bad it was. Right. And she's like, well, if I can't do that, if I can't get this stuff taken care of, then what am I even doing this for? Like, I want to live. I want to walk, So she said, I'm going off the chemo. And I lost my shit. I panicked inside. Like I
Yeah.
just lost my dad.
Why are you giving up?
Like, what can we do? And so I started studying all natural products that would help with the residuals of her. And they had given us a 30% chance of her living 5 years if she did this chemo every 3 weeks for the rest of her life. That was our outcome. So we talked her into selling her house because there's no reason for her to be paying a big mortgage when she could be using that mortgage money every month to go on a frickin' cruise.
Right.
Or do the things she wants to do and live her best life, right? And I started studying. I found CBD oil was the thing. So then I started studying CBD oils and found out that they're not all created equal.
Right.
And I found My Daily Choice that had the money back guarantee, that had the third-party testing, that had all of the things. And now that I've educated myself, shit, I'm going to jump in. I'm going to order my mom a bottle of that stuff and I'm going to try it, because when you're faced with mortality, when you'll do anything. Listen, I didn't have the money to buy that, but I didn't have a choice. So I made it work.
Very good.
And then because I'm nosy, I had zero intention of ever joining the business. I didn't know that network marketing, whatever. But I'm nosy. And so I paid the $20 at that time. It was $20. And I paid it. And I got the bottle of oil. And I told my mom, all right, there's a couple drops of this under your tongue in the morning, a couple at night. We're doing this. You're not going to be stoned. Don't worry. Because I had already gone down the whole Colorado.
Yeah. Yeah.
She said, I don't like feeling like I'm having coffee sitting next to myself on the couch. I'm not doing this. Well, within 2 months of her taking that oil, she was off of 2 blood pressure medications. She was off of the gabapentin for her neuropathy. She was sleeping through the night. She was not having tremors. She had no anxiety, and it literally changed the game for her.
Miracle in a bottle.
No, do you want to know what else? She said, I'm not freaking doing chemo anymore. And she has not had chemo in 6 years. We went skydiving for her 70th birthday because she wanted to. We have gone on trips. She drives a Jeep with a 3-inch lift. Listen, she's badass. And she wears a shirt that says, I'm not adulting today. And she means it.
Oh, that changes your life in a hurry.
And so by the time she told all of her cancer friends about this product, within less than 3 months, I had made enough money. I had to file taxes. And that's how I got in this business.
Wow.
Then the products changed my life. I've lost 70 pounds. I have completely changed who I am with the self-growth and if I never made another dime in this company, I'm in it forever because of the growth I've received, because of what it's done for my family. And I used to cry talking about what this has done because it is that emotional. But yeah. I've talked about it so much now that I think I can do it without. But I'm grateful, and there's reasons why I'm staying right here until it happens.
It will happen.
God's getting me ready. God's doing all of these wonderful things in my life, and I'm grateful. So
thank you.
Don't give up.
Yeah, it was funny. Just one of the videos that I've been sharing with a lot of people recently is again, I'm just led. I'm connected and led to say what I need to say to the people in the time that they need to hear it. And is strong as a feeling that you have for MDC, the products, and who they are. It's just a different mentality of going, okay, I need to make 6 figures doing this. And that's just looking at different people, right? And so I'm always going to be an advocate of the product. When I tell people how much CBD I use, even Josh and Jenna, when I told them, they're just like, and they go, I can't believe I take 3 full droppers at night, get up in the morning and I take 3, and I do 3 total full droppers 2 other times. So 4 times 3, that's 12 full tinctures I do a day. And Jenna one time said to me, what would even make you think of doing that? And I said, well, I looked up on the internet and it said the only side effects is if you take too much CBD or the hemp oil itself, you can get nauseated, or you can have loose stools,
I was
right?
gonna say, people ask
Yeah,
me, what if I drink the whole bottle? I'm like, you'll
yeah,
probably have diarrhea. That's a lot of oil.
yeah. And I said, so if those are the side effects, I need to find out what mine are. And so that was my deal. I wanted to find out, and 4 drops is too much. I mean, four full tinctures is too much for me. Now I
Hey,
know
I
I
got
know
this
what,
yesterday
yeah.
and I tried it last night. One puff. Listen, I have never been so happy and grateful in my entire life. You need to know that.
All right.
I
Well,
went to bed.
I gotta get going, Kelly. Thank you so much. And
I
Bob,
love you, all of you.
I
Please
love
pray
you
for
too.
Diane.
Bob, thanks for calling her out. I'm going to give you guys one gift, and this is just for those of you, that brought up Diane. I hope that, if you guys can forward this to her. I thought I seen her on here for a little bit. And this is all I'll say to this is garbage in, garbage out. Everybody always wants to know how I win at everything in life. It's just because, if you guys could ever realize how much I'm connected on a day-to-day basis, it'd blow your mind. Some people are still trying to figure out how to do a half-hour meditation. You know what I mean? I'm constantly inspiring myself to imagine a better future for myself and others. And so, I'm not giving up. And I'll even say one last thing about Noor. Anybody in any country, I always go to YouTube or Google and I'll put in Pakistan #1 YouTuber, Iran #1 YouTuber. And it's crazy that that's when you know that there's people that dream and have imagination. Because how in the heck can you have a whole group of people in India that says that their life is awful and there's nothing they can do? And then you go to Google and you put in uh, top YouTuber from India. People don't even know that there's people that are on the top of the YouTube list that a majority of them are not from the United States, because they have a bigger reason why. So, like, Mr. Rogers says in closing, look for the helpers. So for some of you, I know Bob, man, Bob will call anybody. He told me the other day that Biden said that he thinks that he's not going to be out of a job by the end of the year. So, Coach Bob reached out to him. What are you going to do after I'll just stop. I'll just stop. But so, Bob, I never thought about that. Finding the top YouTuber in each country. Because just think of this, you guys. A, they start building a YouTube channel. 2, I'd like to monetize it. 3, I'd like to get affiliate programs. 4, I'd like to get sponsorships. So every person that has a decent sized YouTube channel, that's the things they want to happen in that order. So they're like, man, if I could just find a product and a company that had a decent back office, that had an affiliate link that was connected to 200 countries and 12,000 products. If I could just find an affiliate program that didn't want to charge me money to get in, that wanted me to build certain amount of legs and qualify those legs every month to make money. God, is there just a decent affiliate program where people are making money? Hey, I don't know if you've been praying for a good affiliate product to add to your social media, being an influencer or a YouTuber, but I got it. And then the rest of the people that watch this video live or recorded are going to go, they would never listen to me. Well, that's perfect. That allows more for Coach Bob. So Craig, over to you. Thank you, each and every one of you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a great Saturday and see you on the Imaginator.
Bless you, Robert. Thank you so very much. And everybody, once again, please just say a little prayer for Diane Quatrano for us. Please do. Thank you. Jody, thank you very much for sharing that. And for sharing, thank you very much, Lisa Marie Cook, Noor Ahmed, Coach Bob, and Kelly Davis for participating here in Ask Me Anything with the amazing Robert Hollis. And of course, we got to give a shout out to Matthew Hollis. Matt is our executive producer, our foundation, and without him, this all would not be possible. So Matt, bless you, my friend. Thank you so very, very much. All right. Don't forget, tomorrow is Imaginators. If you're not an Imaginator and you want to join, go to roberthollis.com/join and become an Imaginator. It's a great community, and we help you, as like Robert loves to say, and like we have kind of alluded to today, we love to help you imaginate to the next level. And yes, in this group, imaginate is a word.
Yes.
Enough said.
Imaginators.
And that's what you become when you join us.
Check out Eric Markman's back.
That's right. Eric Markham is right there with it. He's an Imaginator, definitely. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. Have a fantabulous weekend. Until next time, please be good to yourselves, be cash, and bye-bye. And I will go ahead and open up so that we can all say so long.
Bye, everyone. Hey, if you haven't
Bye, everyone.
joined the
Bye.
Imaginators, hurry up.
Robert.
Bob, see you,
Bye.
Nor.
Everybody.
Thank you,
Craig.
everyone. See you, Bill.
Bye, Nor.
James, Lisa
Nor,
Marie,
welcome to the
Jody,
group.
Hey, Lisa
everybody,
Marie,
Sarah,
Jody,
Karen, Ty,
Bye, everyone.
Kevin,
Love you
Take
all.
care.
Arlene,
Bye, James.
Arthur,
Bye.
Peter and
Jody.
Linda, Peter and
Big
Linda,
hug. Thank you
Peter
so
and
Bye,
much.
Linda.
Coach Bob.
Like,
Bye. Love ya.
love you, Daniel.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Kelly.
Matthew, Melody,
Hey, thank
Eric,
you, guys.
John.